alive.
For generations, you slept.
There's no turning back.
Hello guys, and welcome back to Beginner Guide of Warframe with me, PewDiePie. Today guys, well, as I said in the previous video, all I'm going to be doing today guys is just doing little side notes. So, bits in the ship that you may not be quite associated with. So, we've done the market guys, which is over there. So, today now, we're going to do the Codex. Right, the Codex guys is basically your Bible to the game. Everything that you ever need to know in Warframe is collected here. So if you've got a Helios or a Codex scanner in the game, everything you scan, everything the Helios scans, anything like that, will be put into here. So everything you collect in the game as well, so companions, you know, rifles for the sentinels, you know, everything you could imagine is in here. We have objects that you may see in games, like exploding barrels, death orbs in the void, with the rare Oracle containers, so that's what they look like. They just sparkle a lot. You have the turrets in the game, you know, basically anything that's around in the map when you see it. Like, I haven't filled this up yet, but Toffers has pretty much filled his up completely. We have Odysseys, which I haven't discovered yet. We got all the Warframes, guys. I've done all them, so we're happy days. The only one that's left out is Atlas at the minute. But, you know, guys, you can flick through. You can see all the Warframes. God, my head's going today. So, let's say now, click on Nova. So, it gives you a little brief little paragraph at the top. Nova Prime wreaks devastation on the enemies using volatile antimatter. So, you know, that just means everything she does is just antimatter. She's basically like a fucking living wormhole, basically. Name Nova Prime gives you the stats, gives you the name of the ability she has and what they do. So, you can see she has the Null Star, Antimatter Drop, Wormhole, and Molecular Prime. So, that gives you a little bit of info and backstory. Well, I say backstory, it gives you a little bit of concept what she does. You know, each suit will have this, so if you click on Loki Prime right here, Confuse, Deceive, and Destroy with Loki Prime, featuring altered mod polarities for greater customization. All that means is, guys, when you've got a Prime, all it means is there's extra polarity slots on the side, so, you know, it's kind of one of them. So, you know, if you want to build a better suit and you don't want to use as many formers, you can just get a Prime, and it's pretty much polarized already, so you can sort of mess about with your cards a little bit more often. So same again, you have the stats, you have the health, shield, armor, and power, and the abilities. So you have decoy, visibility, switch, teleport, and radial disarm. Radial disarm is probably one of the best for it, along with invisibility and decoy. Oh, sorry about that. Radial disarm, guys, is just a short burst. It disarms all enemies within our vicinity, which is great if you have frost, because it means that they can't hit the shield, so you can keep the shield up longer. It also gives you a little bit of a break as well if they shoot you repeatedly and you just go and it all disarms. It's great. Invisibility is great for spy missions, guys, and decoy is pretty useful as well, as you know, if you've got a load on, you can just go invisible, put a decoy out, they all move away from it with the decoy. Happy days. So that's all that. Let's have a look then. We have weapons next, guys. So these are all the weapons you collect during the game. There are loads more, guys. I think it's about 200 odd weapons if you want to collect all the guns, all the secondaries, and all the swords. So that's what they look like anyway, guys. So all of them. The more you collect, the more you know about them. So you have that. It does tell you a little bit about them. I don't think there's any difference if you own them. It does give you a little bit more. But that's pretty much it, guys, for that. Warframe and Archwings. Alright. I just clicked on that one. I was like, what? I'm sure I've just been in this one. Enemies. So, all this is, guys, right? If you got a Helios on or a Codex scanner, every time you scan an enemy and you complete it, it'll give you the weakness, what they're weak to, and where to find them. So, and what they drop. I forgot about that. but what they drop as well. So if we come down here, I can't remember, like the Maniac, right? Everyone was after him because he dropped some rare mods. So there we go. Ash System Blueprint, Fusion Core, North Wind Reflex Claw, 4 Riders. That was a card everyone was after. So what it does is it shows you now, like what it normally drops, like the common drops, which are the Ash Chassis Blueprint and the Ash Helmet Blueprint, and it'll show you like what's a bit more rare, like the Ash System, Fusion Core, North Wind, Reflex Coil, and then the rarest of all in are Flow Riders, and Fusion Cores. So, you know, if he's dropping that, guys, you know, you're pretty much in with a winner there because you've got the rarest off him. But, if we look through more, I'm sure I got the Stalker in here somewhere. I think he's right at the bottom. Nope, never mind. I'm sure I've scanned him. Oh, he should be here somewhere. Alright, then he's not. Fuck you, Stalker, you prick. Let's have a look. But, get what I mean, though, guys. You know, every enemy you kill, so let's have a look. Corrupted Heavy Gunner for the Void. So we see that he has Ferrite Armor. And I've scanned him 11 times out of 3. It shows you the drops. I'm trying to work out what he's weak to. Ferrite Armor, Clone Flesh. So seems to be weak against Corrosive and I can't see the other one. Slash and fire damage, it looks like. I think. I can't really see it, guys, to be honest, but there we go. It's mostly corrosive that affects it, so there we go. Try working out now on the Nullifier. So, magnetic is very effective against it. Slash damage, it looks like, again. Impact damage, toxic. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm saying this right, guys. You know, leave in the comments, guys, if I am saying it wrong, because I will correct myself. At the minute, I'm trying to work out what they are, because it's very rare I look at these. I just go in with radiation most of the time. Or corrosive. It's one of them too. Let's look at Elite Lancer. But you get my drift, guys. You know, it shows you all the bits you need to know. If you're really into the game, guys, this is your Bible, basically. You know, you can see all the different bits, all the enemy's weaknesses. So if you're stuck on a boss and you're like, oh, well, you know, if he's a GRINEER boss, he's going to be weak against a corrosive, I'm guessing, or impact, or slash, or something like that. Maybe I can combine like a weapon and a warframe, maybe just enough to beat him. So that's what you use it for. But you've got mods as well, guys, so it shows every mod you collect in the game, and what they do and everything else, and where you discover them from. So as you can see with Hell's Chamber, I've discovered it off an Oxium Osprey. You could discover it off different bits. Vigor doesn't really say anything. Rifle Lamp, that's weird. Thief's Wit off an Anti-Mower and a Shield Lancer. So there you go, guys. Just telling you where the mods are. You have an art gallery as well, guys, which shows all the different bits, like how the dogs were made, things like that. Ah, my phone keeps going off. What are you doing, phone? Phone just went nuts there. But you know, guys, that's pretty much what it shows you. Artwork, basically. So there we go. The other bit you have is training, so if you're a bit rusty on the game, if you come back after a long time, or you're new to the game, guys, you know, just come in here, it shows you the basics, advanced movement, upgrade the mods, you craft a new foundry, damage, sentinels, melee 2.0, fucking clans. Clans is a bit tricky, guys, I'll have to go over that in a lot of detail, because they're on about changing it, and it's kind of like, are they going to change it, are they not? But they're supposed to be changing the star map back to the original, so you know it's kind of winging it here. But these are your quests, guys. A lot of people get stuck on these, guys, because they think, oh, the quests, I have to do them. You don't, guys. Honest to God, you don't really have to do them. It does help you out if you do them. You get little bonuses, obviously, but you know you don't have to, like. That's not the game. The game is going to each planet, doing your bits, getting new suits. This is just like a side quest thing. So you don't really have to focus on it as much. Like Howl of the Cool Brew, that's how you get Cool Brew. The Limbo Theorem, so you get the Limbo, obviously. The Jordas Precept, so you get Atlas, that's a new one. A Man of Few Words we're doing now, so you've got much on it. So, you know, guys, you've got a lot of stuff to get through, like, with it. The Arcwing, how to get that. You know, we've got a lot of missions in here, guys. You don't really have to do, you know, if people are like, oh, have you done the quests? And you're like, no, don't worry about it, guys. You can just pick up and do them. They're not really hard to start. All you do is click on them, and that's what they look like, guys. Wherever that little cross symbol is, that means that's where I gotta go. So that's pretty much it. And last one is missions. All this is, guys, is a little guide to each and every mission. So you've got your assassinations, you've got your hijacks, sabotage, well, hive sabotage, you've got normal sabotage, rescue, spy, survival, the raid. Never seen that. What the fuck is that? I haven't seen that. Right. These, no wonder I haven't seen it, guys. It's the multiplayer maps. So the PvP ones are by here. So Team Annihilation, and CEPHALON Capture. So basically, Domination, Team Deathmatch, and Free For All. That's basically the maps you've got. But these are all single player maps. So you've got Mobile Defense, Recovery, Invasion, Survival, Raid, Sabotage, High Sabotage, Intercept. So they basically it, guys. All they do is give you a brief summary of what they are. So if I click on Capture, the main mission of it is to locate the enemy VIP has been discovered, track them down, and then capture and watch out. These enemies would rather run from combat than fight. If they see you, they will run towards the nearest extraction point, defeat them before they escape. Once the target's down, just click circle on them. Happy days. That's pretty much it, guys. I don't think there's much else I can show in the codex. That's pretty much it. But most of the codex, guys, is just like a learning book. So it's basically everything you've gathered throughout the game is in here. All you need to do then is just refer back to it for bosses or enemies, or if you want to go for high rounds, what people should be having on the guns. You know, if you're going to go in on a GRINEER tile set, you probably want to go with Corrosive. If you're going to go in on a Corpus tile set, probably going to use Magnetic. If you're going to go down the Void, you need to start mixing up your guns. You've got to make sure someone can take a Mutalist. It's pretty easy, so, you know, I think it's Blast that takes that out, or Heat. I'm not too sure on Mutalist ones, because they're kind of funny with certain bits. But, you know, GRINEER, you could set up your Corrosive or Radiation, and just have him take out all the GRINEERs. You could have Corpus and just all magnetic damage, so someone's there taking out Corpus. It's pretty much... It's mix-matching your damage that you know the enemies have to get a better game. That's all it really is, guys. But, I think that's pretty much it now, guys. You've got your mods. I've done your mods, companions. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Right then, guys. So that's the codex in a bit more detail anyway. So, thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Beginning Guys of Warframe with me, PewDiePie. I will start covering other bits of the ship, such as the Foundry. I think Arsenal's pretty much self-explanatory, but I'll cover that as well. Mods I've already done, and the last one, Energy Incubator. So I'll try to cover these guys by today or tomorrow, so you got a good understanding. I do know that they are changing certain bits of the game, guys, so I'm not going to rush into doing them. I'm going to sort of level out a little bit, see how they're going to do it first. Because they're supposed to be changing the navigation back to star, so it won't look like it looked like that, but it won't look like this. It won't look like that anymore. It'll just be all star systems. So I'm kind of holding off on that a minute. So I'll jump out over here a minute. So there you go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to leave a like rating. Don't forget to comment as well, guys, with any recommendations. I know I've probably messed up in there somewhere, guys, and, you know, just want to correct me, that's fair enough. I'm not saying I'm brilliant at this game, but I do know bits of it, so I can sort of help you if you're a beginner. If you're pro, guys, and you're on there, you know, I don't know really what you want me to do. You probably know the game better than me, but, you know, I do know bits of the game, like, I'm trying to defend myself now. I know this game, but, thank you, guys, anyway, but, if you want to subscribe as well, guys, that's very helpful to us, showing support for the channel, because, you know, we love our subscribers, and we try to get as much content as we can out for you. So we got Warframe, we got Black Ops coming out, we got Star Wars, so we're going to have a really good month up until Christmas. We're going to have an awesome month up until Christmas, and then after Christmas then, we're hoping we'll continue as we go and then see what new games come out after that. So thank you very much guys for watching, and see you soon. Bye guys!